The World Cup has officially taken over, and soccer fever, you guys, is at an absolute high. That's all we're talking about right now. And if you didn't know, the legendary Dutch Orange Bus will be rolling into Texas, and the Orange Army will be out in full force to prepare to take on Japan right here in Dallas. Paige is live at Henk's European Deli and Black Forest Bakery, where she is soaking up that electric atmosphere at a true Dallas staple. And she's got on her orange this morning. Hello to you, Paige.
I certainly do. I'm dressed for the occasion. Say hello to the Win-Ups family. I am excited to talk to these wonderful people. This has been an institution that's been around for 65 years, beginning with the first generation. I'm excited to introduce you to Adrian to tell us more. Adrian, take us back. 65 years ago, your dear old dad, yes. This was his vision. He came from Holland, yes, and really decided to really kind of serve the Dutch community in the Lone Star State. Tell me more.
Yes, well, he was a grocer in Amsterdam, and so Mom and Dad came over on a boat in 1959 with my brother, who was 2 years old at that time. He shortly went into business in 1991, continuing the grocery business and restaurant business, and 65 years later, we still keep doing it.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? It's already, the rivalries are beginning. Can you see that? Well, you have a lot of watch parties that are happening. This happened long before we had the World Cup come to the Lone Star State. Yes. This has been a big part of your traditions.
Absolutely. We came over here in 91, the old Black Forest Bakery. We took over and named it after our dad, Henk. And we started showing games even back in the 90s. It was very few games were actually broadcast here. So we actually had a satellite dish at my dad's house where I would go during the day and make sure I had a VHS tape working for the whole game, make sure it was all good. Then we would come up here, we'd actually show it on a VHS tape to the Dutch community so they could watch the national team play.
Well, that is so exciting. And this has been a real family affair. Briefly introduce us to your family.
This is my sister Audrey, her husband Greg, my brother who was born in the Netherlands, Hubertus or Hubert, my sister Hanukkah, and my granddaughter now of Henk, Alex.
That is so fantastic. All right, Hubert, I'm going to turn to you and talk a little bit about your history. You were born in the Netherlands.
Correct.
You came over here as a wee little lad. Tell me about some of your fondest memories with your dad in this particular business.
In this particular business, well,
or not. Maybe just some childhood memories.
It was a struggle at first, but we made it happen. And that was the success of this is amazing to me, that we came together and we all still like each other.
Yeah,
we all still love each other, and we have no qualms with each other. And we would get together after work and go play cards and drink beer and Dutch gin.
Yeah.
And how great is that, to be able to
get
along?
And celebrate the World Cup for many years. And now what does it feel like to you to actually have the World Cup here? What kind of watch parties can we expect?
Crazy ones. Too many people, actually.
Very loud.
Very loud.
Very loud crowds. All in orange, too, of
All
course.
in orange. Everybody's in orange. Me being born there, when I go back there, I feel like home. Even though I was only 2 years old. But I feel like, wow, this feels like home.
Yeah,
I could have grown up here.
You could have grown up here, and and your father started the tradition of serving the Dutch community.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I want to talk in more detail about these watch parties that are going to be happening, where people can come and participate and join in the Orange Fun.
Well, you got to be here like an hour before the game, 2 maybe. I'm wondering about this crowd, this event, because my understanding is there's going to be a Dutch contingency from Holland, the Netherlands, much less Texas, has 150,000 Dutch people. They all might be in Dallas. Well, not all, but
it's going to be
about 10,000 Dutch people in Dallas over the weekend.
All right, well, it's going to be quite the Orange Crush, wouldn't you say?
Orange Crush.
All right. Well, guess what? We're going to be coming back a little bit later in the show. We're going to showcase some of the food that they're going to be serving during these World Cup parties, as well as some of the traditional Dutch classics and favorites. So you want to stay tuned for that. All right, can y'all say a big, good see you soon, maybe, in Dutch, or is that too soon?
Tot ziens. Tot volgende keer.
what they said. Morning Texas, yes, as you said, all things orange. And speaking of orange, if you want to get in the spirit and really celebrate Team Netherlands, you can do so here. They've got it all outfitted here at Henk's. Henk's wonderful, wonderful restaurant right here in Dallas. This is a great location. It's been here since the early 90s and continues to serve the Dutch community. I'm excited to introduce you to Hanukkah. Good morning to you again.
Good morning.
Let's also talk about the food, because the food is going to be, they're going to be having a specialized menu for happening for these different watch parties. And they're going to have a lot of Dutch favorites. And this is something that you can come, World Cup or not, you can enjoy all of these specialties, Dutch specialties here on these shelves. Tell us about what we can see.
Yes, we have some Dutch speculaas, cookies, and stroopwafels. We also have some Dutch hail. We call it hagelslag. We've got all kinds of Dutch mustards and some more cookies over here.
And I love the fact that you're able, these are authentic. You get these directly from the Netherlands that are shipped here. And people who are from this community can come and they can feel a taste of home.
Exactly, yes.
All right, well, come on back, because I know that many of you who are Dutch out there, you like your licorice. It's an acquired taste, let's just be honest. But if you want licorice, oh my, they have many, many choices.
Yes, we have over 100 different choices. The Dutch love their licorice.
They certainly do. Every kind you could
Acquired
possibly.
taste.
As you said, it is an acquired taste. It's something that you really kind of have to get used to. But you certainly, any flavor under the sun, you can have it here. All right, so now I'm going to introduce you to somebody else very special. Once again, a part of the family. This is Audrey to tell us more about what's cooking and what's on the menu. Good morning to
Oh,
you.
you're missing out if you aren't here, let me tell you. So we have plenty of wonderful menu items, but these are our specialties. We have the Outsmijter, our famous Dutch breakfast, and it's a toast with ham and fried egg on top with tomatoes. For lunch, we have a famous sausage sampler. It's 3 different types of sausage with a honey mustard dressing on the side.
And look at those pickles.
Oh, they are so delicious.
Oh, I love 'em.
Delicious. And then we also have bitterballen, and they are like a mini croquette.
Croquette. We're
Croquette.
getting some sideline help here from
Yes,
also members of
yes,
the family. So a mini croquette is
Mini
here.
croquette, they're fried like a beef stew. That's fried, deep
All
fried
right,
like
I'm
a
gonna
beef
give
stew.
them-
Let me tell you.
I've never tried one.
Oh my goodness, they're.
right, we're gonna give this a
you
whirl.
are- Yes. Yes, a little mustard on it with a little piece of bread.
Some good
Delicious.
stuff. That is some. What is this called again?
Bitterballen.
Bitterballen.
Bitterballen. And they also
Oh.
have croquettes. They're just a little bit. You don't have croquettes. I'm
No,
sorry.
but these are like croquettes.
They are delicious, whatever they are. Also, I recognize that.
The Reuben, that is, if you are missing out if you don't have a Hank's Reuben. Let me tell you, German corned beef, sauerkraut, cheese, the best.
All right, and this looks also somewhat
This
familiar.
is a Wiener Schnitzel, and it's served with the German potato salad and the sauerkraut.
Delicious.
Oh my goodness,
And then you're also having a specialized menu. This is a big watch party that's happening on Saturday as well. Look at these different types of menu offerings that you're going to be providing.
Yes, this is actually for a Saturday night party. That's the night before the actual game. So we're having a World Cup pre-party on Saturday night that we're expecting a lot of fans to come to. We're having a Dutch ham and cheese sandwich on a soccer ball pretzel, as you can see. And then we're also offering a sausage with sauerkraut on a bun, or you can get it without the sauerkraut. And then we're also serving apple strudel.
Apple strudel.
Other items will be served as well.
I got to
on
tell you,
Saturday
this is
night.
the place to be for all of the celebrations that are happening. This is something that they've been doing. They've been doing watch parties for years. Remember, dear old dad was here back 65 years ago, who started in this business and then opened up this wonderful deli, this European deli back in the early 90s. This is a tradition that continues. So come and join them for all the watch parties and for the special celebrations related to the World Cup. This truly is the place to be. And don't forget to wear your orange.
And you say Hup Hup Orange. Hup Hup Holland.
One more time.
Hup Hup Holland.
Hip Hip Holland. We're
Holland.
rooting for you for sure. Thank you
right.
so much. This
Thank
has been such a
you.
great celebration. You can find out more information by also checking out their website. And we've got more GMT to come, so stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Hip Hip Holland.